It's flea market time, and this is where I hunt for my paycheck. I'm back at my local flea market searching for hidden gems I can grab for just a few bucks and flip them on eBay for a big profit. Last year, this is the exact method that made me just under 20K in sales. And today, I'll show you step by step what I look for, how I source, and why these flips actually sell. Hey guys, I'm Elizabeth. Welcome back. Stick around, and you just might spot your next moneymaker. Let's get started. So I arrived at my first vendor. This guy had all of his items for $1 each, which is a great price for sourcing items. I'm going through the tables to see if there's anything interesting. He had a lot of mall brands, nothing too fancy or exciting. So I'm going to move on to the next table to see if I can spot anything else that would deem worthy of checking comps or just anything that would feel nice to the touch. I did not find anything at the last vendor, so I'm on the hunt and looking around to see if there's anything else that can catch my eye. And I am at my second location. This is one that I always try to hit because they just have a sea of shoes, jackets, clothing items. It's just table after table, as you can see here. I spotted these Doc Martens strappy sandals. They were in really good condition. It looks like it's only been worn a few times. And when I asked the pricing for this particular item, they wanted 20 bucks. When I checked comps for the smaller size, this is a size 5 to be exact. Comps are going anywhere between the 25 to $30 mark only. Now, if it was in a bigger size, I think I would get around the 40 to 60 range, but because this was a smaller size, I knew that it was going to sit longer in my store. And we were also entering into fall and winter seasons. And so, mainly, largely due to the price, I went ahead and let this one be. If it was cheaper, maybe like around $10, I would have purchased it. This vendor also had a great selection of different types of boots. As you can see here, he has rubber boots, high heel boots, winter boots, western boots. I mean, just all different sorts of boots. And as I was going through the inventory, although there were a lot of good picks, I was mindful of the items that I was carrying in my bag. I was just starting out. This is my second vendor thus far into this flea market trip, and I did not want to carry a heavy load. So I went through to see if there was anything that I just had to buy. There wasn't anything specific here, so I'm just gonna keep on looking. I then moved on into the clothing section and I wanted to check out their winter jackets. And as you can see here, it's just a huge mountain of clothing items. The thing about shopping at the flea markets and how the way goods are displayed is that you can never really go through every single item that you see. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but you're keeping time and you're also mindful of getting through the different types of tables too. So the experience is definitely different from when you're at the thrift. When you're at the thrift, you can go through every single item as all of the garments are hung on hangers, but here it's truly like a heap of clothing. So I'm trying to get through as many as I can. I definitely missed out on some, but that's just the name of the game. So then I came across this jacket right here. This is by the brand Rockaware. This is a Y2K vintage brand. It was in this really cool quilted pattern. It's long sleeve. It has the logo up in the front, full zip. It was in really good condition as well. When I checked comps, these were going around the $40 to $50 mark. So this is for sure a pickup, and they only wanted $5 for this, and so this was a great find. I was able to pick up a few pieces from the last vendor where I bought that Rockaware jacket. And so now I'm going to be looking at a different vendor and see what else I can find. This one here has a good amount. There's quite some tables and some shoes laid out on the ground there. So I'm looking for brands that I'm familiar with, or I'm looking for something that feels good to the touch as I am digging through the pile here. As you can see, there is a lot of inventory. There are just so many different types of clothing item here laid on the different tables here. I'm just going to continue to dig through. Nothing yet, nothing interesting or something that's eye-catching yet. And so that's the name of the game. If you don't find anything, that's okay. You just keep moving on. Drop a comment below and let me know if I passed on a good brand or a good item. I am still learning. I don't know everything about all the different types of brands there are, but I am just eager to know what's selling for a good profit on eBay. And so I'm consistently learning. So if you find that I am holding something that is worth of a good flip, drop a comment down below and let me know. So I'm still at the same vendor. I have been here for a good 15-20 minutes and I still haven't found anything. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this one and go back to the previous vendor where you see the sea of shoes underneath the red tarp again. And I'm going to go back and just to kind of look around to see if there's anything interesting. This is going to be my last stop of the day. After this vendor, I'm going to go home. So I'm not carrying my heavy load of goods that I have been acquiring throughout this flea market flip. So again, just combing through this area here to see if there's anything else that I want to be able to get. Thank you guys for sticking with me this long into the video. If you have found value watching this flea market trip, go ahead and subscribe, like, drop a comment, and share, and provide me some feedback. Your feedback definitely helps my small channel grow, so I appreciate it. Be on the lookout for my next video coming to you soon. Take care. Bye.